Welcome to Solidworks. In this lesson, we will show you how to build an artist easel. And also, within this lesson, also show you how to create some assemblies, and how to use toolbox. Okay, let's start by clicking on the new document icon from standard toolbar and opening a new part. Select OK. Select the front plane and open new sketch. Select line tool and let's create a line. Okay, now let's smart dimension this line. Type 50 millimeters. Okay, exit the sketch. Go to extrude boss base, future. Go to front view, and for the thin future, for thickness, select 2 millimeters. And for the depth of this future, select 60 millimeters. Go to isometric view. Okay, select. Now let's select this plane and open a new sketch. Go to normal to view. Select a circle. Find this point on edge. Okay. Then find this point here. Okay. Now go to Futures, Extrude Boss Base. Go to the reverse direction. And for end condition, select up to surface. For the surfaces, select this face here. And then select OK. Okay, it's looks good. Now let's select this face here and open a new sketch. Go to normal to view and select the circle. Now find the center point, okay, and draw another circle. Let's do smart dimension. For the dimension, type 2.5 millimeters. Okay, go to Futures tab and Extrude Cut. For air condition, select Extrude All. Select OK. Excellent. Now let's select this face here and open a new sketch. Go to normal to view. Select this edge here and go to convert entities. Also select this edge here, this edge, and this top edge. Okay. Select OK. Okay. Now let's select the line tool. Let's draw some lines. Okay. Let's draw a center line from the center, this part. Okay. Let's do smart dimension. Type 19.5 millimeters. And for this one also 19.5 millimeters. Okay, For this dimension here, type 0.5 millimeters. Let's draw another line right about here, and let's also smart dimension, type 0.5 millimeters. Okay. Now let's trim. Select trim entities, and for option select trim to closest. Okay. Trim this line. Okay. Now let's exit the sketch. Go to extrude cut tool and select this sketch. From the contours, select, go to right view and select wireframe. Okay. Go to extrude cut again and select. This and this here, also this and this region. Okay. Now select blind, mid plane and select OK. Okay, now looks good. In future we need to delete some region we accidentally selected. So you need to select this region here and this region here, but we selected another one region, so the extrude cut wasn't be able to extrude. So okay, now it looks fine. Let's check dimension. Click measure and select this dimension here, 20 millimeters. Okay. Go to the rebuild and now select this face here and go to normal tool view. Let's use hole wizard. Select hole wizard tool. For hole type, select countersink. For standard, ISO. For type, let's choose this one. For size, select M6, fit normal, condition true tone. Okay. Now select positions tab and select this face here. Okay, select here and here. Okay. Let's exit, edit sketch. Let's draw center line. Okay. Let's smart dimension. Type 10 millimeters. And from here, type 20 millimeters. For this dimension, type 25 millimeters. And from here to here, type 15 millimeters. Okay, Let's exit. Now it looks good. Now go to plane, and for first reference point select this face here, or second reference point select this face here, and select OK. Now let's go to mirror future. For mirror face plane, select this plane here, and for futures to mirror, open this menu and select the sky. OK. Our holes and select OK. Let's hide this plane, hide. OK. Now looks good. To rebuild, isometric view, go to file and let's save this part. Save this part in the artist easel folder, and let's name it sheet 13.1. OK, save. Now let's do some changing on the sketch. Let's move this about here, and let's edit this feature. Go to cut extrude and edit feature. Go to normal to view, and let's deselect here, clear selection, and let's select a wireframe and select this and this region. OK. And this region and this region here. Now let's select OK, exit the sketch. Go to shadow with edges. OK, it looks good. And we can go here. OK. We use the previous part to create another one, the opposite side of the hinge. OK. Now let's open sketch. Select this face here and open a sketch. Go to normal to view. Select circle. Find the center point. Smart dimension. And type 2.2 millimeters. OK. Exit the sketch. Go to extrude both base. Select reverse direction, and for the end condition select up to surface. For the surface select this face here. Select OK. Looks good. OK. Now let's open a sketch on this face here. Sketch. Go to normal to view. Select circle tool. Find the center. And let's draw a circle. Smart dimension. And type 3.5 millimeters. OK. Go to Features, Extrude Both Base. For depth, type 1 millimeter. OK, type 0.5 millimeter. Looks good. Select OK. Now let's use a dome feature. Go to Insert, future, down. Select this face here and type 1 millimeter and select elliptical down. Now select OK. OK. Now we have our little down. It looks good. Go to normal isometric view and let's save this part. File, save as 13.2 and let's save. OK, rebuild, save. We have two parts now. Let's open another one. Part. OK. Now let's build assembly. Go to new document and open assembly and select OK. Insert 13.1 and select keep visible and then select 13.2 millimeters and select OK. Let's do some mates, but before that let's click on this face, the right mouse click and go to move with riot. Select this center and right click and show rotate delta XYZ box. Now we can rotate about x-axis, y-axis or z-axis. We need to rotate about y-axis. Select 180 degrees. OK. And press enter. Now we have rotated our part. Okay. Now let's do some mates. Mate. Select this inner cylindrical face here and this inner cylindrical face here. Select concentric. OK. Now let's see. And now select this face here and this face here and make coincident. OK. OK to close mate. Up. Now we can click with our left mouse and hold and move this hinge. OK. Looks good. Now let's add some mates again and select angle mates. For the angle, type 120 degrees and select this face here and this face here. Now the angle between these two faces is 120 degrees. OK. Select OK and OK again. Go to isometric view, rebuild, and let's save this assembly. Save as Hinge and save. Let's close sheet 1 and let's close this one also. OK. Rebuild, save. Now let's open a new part and open a new sketch. On front plane, sketch. Select circle. Let's smart dimension. Type 80 millimeters. Okay. Go to Features, Extrude Boss Base. Type for the depth 50 millimeters. Select OK. But before we select OK, for the direction, select mid-plane. OK. Select OK. Now, let's do some fillets. Select Fillet tool, and for the radius of fillet, select 15 millimeters radius, and select this edge here and this edge here. Select OK. Looks good. Now select this face here and open a new sketch with normal to view. Let's open a new circle and draw. Let's smart dimension the circle. Type 20 millimeters. Go to the Features and Extrude Cut Feature. For the depth, select 60 and select mid-plane. Oops, select blind. OK. Looks good. Go to normal to view. Now let's open a new sketch on front plane. Sketch. Go to normal to view. Draw a circle. OK. Smart dimension. Type 19.5 millimeters. OK. Go to Features, Extrude Boss Base. Go to mid-plane. OK. For depth, select 60 and deselect merge result. Select OK. Now it looks good. Let's open a new sketch on this face here. Select corner rectangle. Okay. Now let's add some relations. Select this line here and this edge here. Holding Control button on your keyboard and select tangent. Okay. Now let's do it again. Select this edge here, this line, and this edge here. Select tangent. Okay, looks good. Let's smart dimension this. Smart dimension. Type 60 millimeters. For this. Oops. Let's delete this. And let's also add relation here. Tangent. Okay. Now it looks good. Go to Features, Extrude Boss Base. For the depth, type 2 millimeters. Select OK. Now let's do some mirror. Select Mirror Feature. For the mirror face plane, select the front plane. For the features to mirror, select this feature here and select OK. Now select this top face and open a new sketch. Go to normal to view. Select corner rectangle and select center rectangle for the rectangle type. Find the center point and draw a rectangle. Let's smart dimension this rectangle. Type 100 on the both sides. Go to isometric view. Let's exit the sketch. Click on extrude both face and select type 2 millimeters. Select OK. Now it looks good. Now let's open a sketch on this face here. Sketch, go to normal tool view. Let's draw a center line. Horizontal. OK. And now draw a circle. Let's smart dimension. Circle. OK. Type 10 millimeters for diameter. And also for this one. Let's add a relation. Select the center of the circle and center of this circle also. And make horizontal. Now let's do some smart dimension. Type 15 millimeters from this edge and also 15 millimeters from this edge. That looks good. Let's smart dimension this. Oops. And type 15 millimeters. OK. Looks good. Now let's choose a mirror entities tool, and entities for mirror, select these circles, and for the mirror about field select this horizontal center line. Now we see the preview and select OK. OK, go to the metric view, go to Features and Extruded Cut. Select Through All and select OK. Looks good. Let's do some fillets. For fillet radius type 5 or maybe 10. Now it looks better, and select this edge, this corner of this part. OK, and let's do another fillet here, but type 2 millimeters or 5 millimeters. OK, now looks good. And on the other side. OK, now looks good. Let's save this part. Save as. Let's name it wheels. Wheel. OK. Save. Now let's open a new part and select OK. Let's open a new sketch, the front plane, and select sketch. Let's draw a rectangle. For rectangle type, select center rectangle. OK. Let's smart dimension. Type 1200 millimeters. OK. This one 101.5 millimeters. OK. Let's go to Features tab and extrude both base. For depth, type 51 millimeter. and select OK. Go to normal tool view, select this face, OK, and open a new sketch. Select corner rectangle tool, sketch right about here. Let's smart dimension. Type 101.5 millimeter, and this is 50.75. OK, it looks good because we find this midpoint. OK, and let's do it on the other side also. Let's smart dimension. OK, go to Features, Extrude Cut. Select Extrude All for end condition, and select OK. Now let's open a new sketch on this face here, and draw a circle right about here. Let's smart dimension. Type 12.5 millimeters in diameter, and for the distance type 203 millimeters, and select this point here and the center point here, and let's set the relation horizontal. OK, now it's fully defined. Let's go to Features tab and Extruded Cut. Select through all for end condition, select OK. Now it looks good. Let's change the material. Edit material, and go to Woods and choose Pine. Apply, close. OK. Go to isometric view. Let's save this part. File, save as. Save part as base. Horizontal. Let's be a short one. Side. OK, save. Now let's open a new part. And let's go to front plane and open a new sketch. Go to corner rectangle and choose center rectangle for the rectangle type. Let's find the origin. OK. Let's smart dimension. Type 600 millimeters. For this dimension, 101.5 millimeters. OK. Let's exit the sketch and go to Extrude Boss Base. For the depth, type 51 millimeter. Let's select OK. Let's add a material. Edit material. Woods, Pine. Apply, close. Let's save this part. File, save as. base horizontal front. Okay, let's save this part. Go to rebuild and save. Now we can make our base subassembly. Go to new part and open assembly. Select OK. Select keep visible and choose base horizontal front. 1, 2, and also base horizontal side. 1 and 2, and select OK. Okay. Now let's rotate this one. Select this face, hold Ctrl and select this face here, and now click on the right mouse button and move it right. Let's rotate by y-axis 90 degrees. Select enter. Looks okay. Let's move it right about here, holding the left mouse key. Now let's rotate this one also, but about x-axis by 90 degrees. Okay, move this one. This one is the fixed one. You can see it. You have a F in front of the name of the future, and you can move this. You cannot move this. So we are going to make it movable. Go to right click and select float. Now it can be moved. Now let's move it right and rotate about 90 degrees. Okay. Now let's do some mates. Let's this. Okay. And this face and this face. Okay. Let's move it right about here. Now let's select this face and this bottom face here. Okay. And also this face and this face. Okay. And this face here. Okay, looks good. Let's select this face and this face. And this and this. Okay. And let's move this. And select OK. Let's move this. Okay. It looks nice. Let's fix now this again. Okay. Now let's save this assembly. Go to File, Save As, and type base as assembly. Okay. Save. Let's rebuild and save. Go to Window. Let's close this one and also close this one window. Okay, now let's insert another components, wheel. Select this and right about here, select OK. Now let's rotate about 90 degrees and also this one about 90 degrees. Okay, let's mate. Select this face and this face here. Okay, this face and this face here, and this face and this face here. That looks good. Let's do on the other side also. Okay, perfect. Select OK. Save. Let's now add some plane. Select this face and this face here, and mid plane is engaged. The plane is fully defined and select OK. Let's do mirror components tool, and let's select mirror face plane. Select this plane, and for components to mirror, select the wheels. Okay, go to the next. We can see the preview. It looks good, and select OK. Now we have 4 wheels. Rebuild and save. Nice. Now let's close the hinge assembly for now. Go to rebuild and save. And wheel. Okay. We got only our base assembly opened. Let's open a new part and select OK. Select front plane and open a new sketch. Select the corner rectangle tool and select center rectangle. Okay, right about here. Let's smart dimension. Type 2000 millimeters. Okay, and 101.5 millimeters. That look good. Go to Features, Extrude Boss Base. For the depth, type 51 millimeter. Select OK. Now select this face and open the sketch. Go to Normal Tool View. Select corner rectangle. Select this edge here, this point here, and right about here. Let's smart dimension this. Type 101.5 millimeter, and for this horizontal dimension type 50.5 millimeter. Okay, now let's draw another rectangle. right about here. Okay. Also, let's mark dimension. Type 370.7 millimeter. Okay. And 50.5. Looks good. Now let's open a new corner rectangle tool. Select this point here. Let's mark dimension. Oops. Okay. Now let's go Features, Extrude Cut. For the end condition, select Extrude All. Okay. Now let's open a new sketch on this face here and select Circle. Now let's draw a center line from this midpoint here. Okay. Let's select this midpoint and center of a circle and end relation make coincident. Let's multi-measure this circle. Type 12.5 millimeters. And for this vertical dimension, type 50.5 millimeters. Okay. Looks good. Go to Features and Extrude Cut. Select Extrude All and select OK. Now that looks good. Okay, select this face here and open a new sketch. Go to Normal to View and let's draw a circle. Let's draw a center line from this midpoint and let's make this circle on the center line. Okay. Let's mark dimension. Vertical dimension 150 millimeters, and for diameter type 15 millimeters. Okay, now it looks good. Go to the Features, Extruded Cut. For extrusion, select 10 millimeter. Select OK. Now it looks good. Okay, now go to Linear Pattern Feature, and for direction 1 select this edge here. And for the Features to Pattern, select this feature here. For the spacing, type 40 millimeters, and for the number of instances, type 20 instances. Okay, now it looks good, and select OK. Very well. Now let's go to isometric view. Let's add material. Okay, let's rebuild and let's save this part. File, save as, type vertical, side. Okay, let's save. Now let's open a new document, open a new part and select OK. Go to front plane and open a new sketch. Select on the rectangle tool, and for the rectangle type select center rectangle. Okay, this looks good. Let's mark dimension. Type 2020 200 millimeters. 2200 millimeters. Okay, for this dimension type 35 millimeters. Put it in. Okay, now go to Futures, extrude boss base. For the depth type 25 millimeters and select OK. Let's open a sketch on this face. Go to normal tool view and let's draw a circle. Right about here, and select this circle and select midpoint, and now select, holding Control, this center point of the circle and add vertical relation. Okay, let's mark dimension. And type 12.5 millimeters in diameter. And for the vertical dimension, type 250.75 millimeters. Okay, let's draw another circle. Let's add relation also from this point here, vertical. Okay, let's mark dimension, the same diameter, and let's dimension 419.2 millimeters. Okay, go to Futures, extruded cut, extrude all for the end condition. Now it looks good. Let's add material. Select woods, pine, apply, close. Go to the metric view, rebuild, and let's save this. File, save as, vertical, middle. Okay, and save. Now let's open a new sketch, part, new sketch, front plane. Select corner rectangle. Oops. Select again and select center point. Let's mark dimension. Type 498 millimeters. Go to normal zoom to fit. Okay, and 50.5 millimeters. Go to Futures, extrude boss base. For the depth, type 101.5 millimeters. And select OK. Now, let's open the sketch. Go to Normal to View. Go to Corner Rectangle and select Center Rectangle. Okay. Alright, about here. Select Center Line and let's draw a vertical center line. Okay. Let's Smart Dimension. Let's make this corner. Okay, and Smart Dimension this 25 millimeters, and this 35 millimeters. Now it looks good. Okay, go to Futures, Extrude Cut. For end condition, select Through All. Okay. Go to Isometric View and let's add material. Woods, pine. And let's save this. Save as horizontal mill. Okay. Now let's open a new part. Front plane, open sketch, corner rectangle, center, and draw. Type dimensions. Go to Normal to View and let's open a sketch. Select circle, select origin, let's Smart Dimension this circle, type 12.5 millimeters. Let's go to Futures, Extrude Cut, and Through All. Okay. Now let's choose Hole Wizard feature. Or no, let's exit. Let's cancel this Hole Wizard. We're going to do it manually. Select Sketch on this face and let's draw a circle. Right about here, 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 here. Okay, let's Smart Dimension the circle. And let's type 5 millimeters in diameter. Okay. Now let's choose this. Okay. And select equal. Let's do some relations. Select this center and add horizontal relation, okay, and this center, and also add horizontal relation and select OK. Let's do smart dimensions. Type 20 millimeters distance between and 40 millimeters distance between. Okay, looks good. Now let's smart dimension this and type from this 25 millimeters, and this dimension will be 15 millimeters. Okay, but now let's move this a little bit right about here. Okay, let's draw a center line from this point to this point here. And let's draw a center line from this middle point. Okay, now let's smart dimension from this point to this point. Oops, let's cancel. From this to this. Let's smart dimension again. From this to this axis, type 20 millimeters. Okay. Now we can move the entire sketch. Let's smart dimension from this to the center point and type 134.5 millimeters. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now let's draw a center line. And let's mirror about this. Excellent. Go to the features, extrude cut. Type 10 millimeters. Okay. Now it looks good. Let's add material. Woods, pine. Go to the measure view. Rebuild and let's save. File, save as. Horizontal middle one. Save. Now let's edit this part by deleting this and this sketch also, and go to normal to view. Okay, and let's save this. File, save as, horizontal middle 2. Excellent. Now let's open a new part. New part, okay. Front plane and open a new sketch. Go to corner rectangle tool and select center rectangle. Okay, let's smart dimension. type 800 millimeters and 75 millimeters. It looks good. Now let's do something like this. Okay, go to Features, Extrude Boss Base, and for the depth, type 50.5 millimeters. Oops. Let's delete this and type 35 millimeters. Okay. Now open a sketch on this space and go to Normal to View. Let's draw a circle. Now let's add relation, horizontal, and smart dimension. Type 8.5 millimeters in diameter, and for the distance type 265 millimeters. Okay, and let's draw a center line, and let's mirror this circle. Select mirror, select circle, and mirror about, select this line. Okay, go to Features, Extrude Cut. Select True to All. Let's add a material. Woods, fine. Let's rebuild. File, save as. And type horizontal, middle, number 3. Save. Okay, now let's open a new part. And on front plane, open a new sketch. Let's select the line tool. And now let's draw a line. Let's smart dimension. Now let's find the middle. Make constant. Okay. Now let's smart dimension. Type 73.5 millimeters. And type 38 millimeters for this one. And then type 101.5 millimeters for this one, and and 178 for this one. Now it looks good. Okay, let's go to Features, and let's extrude. For the depth, type 114.5 and OK. Now let's open a new sketch on this plane. Go to normal to view and let's do a corner rectangle about here. Let's smart dimension 37.75 millimeters. OK, looks good. Let's make collinear with this edge. Okay, sketch is fully defined. Go to Features, Extrude Boss Base. Go to Reverse Direction and uncheck Merge Result. And select Up to Surface and select this surface here. Select OK. Okay, this looks good. Now let's open a new sketch in this face here and go to normal to review. Let's draw a center line from this middle point here and let's draw on the rectangle. Let's smart dimension, type 51 and let's choose the middle, select midpoint and select this point here and make it coincident. Now it looks good. Go to Features, Extrude Cut. Select Through to All. Select OK. Oops. All bodies. Select bodies. Body 2. Bodies to keep. OK. Now it looks good. Go to Rebuild. And let's save this part. Save as Holder. Save. And let's edit material. Wood. Fine. Apply close. Now it looks good. Let's open a sketch on this face here and let's draw some circles. Let's smart dimension these circles. Type 8.5 millimeters. Okay. Now let's do some dimensions. 15 millimeters from this and 15 millimeters from this side. And also let's smart dimension this. Okay. Let's add the relation. Select equal. And let's do relation again. Horizontal relation. Vertical relation. And vertical relation. And horizontal relation. And let's dimension this 15 millimeters and the sketch is fully defined. Go to Features, Extruded Cut, and type 15 millimeters. Select OK. Let be 60 millimeters and select OK. Now it looks good. Go to the Geometry View, Rebuild, and let's save the part. Now let's open a new document and new part. Now go to the top plane and open a new sketch. Select Corner Rectangle tool and select Center Rectangle. Find origin and let's draw a rectangle. Okay, now let's smart dimension this rectangle. Type 250 millimeters. Okay, and vertical dimension type 50 millimeters. Okay, now it looks good. Let's go to the Features and Extrude World Base. Future. For the depth, type 35 millimeters. Okay. Now select this face and open a new sketch. Go to Normal to View. And let's draw a center line. And select the Line tool. And let's draw a line. Approximately right here. Okay, right about here. Now let's smart dimension. Type 65 millimeters. This vertical line. Draw a little bit right here, and let's draw this line right here. Okay. Now let's again smart dimension. 55 for this dimension, and 13 millimeters this dimension, and type 6 millimeters for this dimension here. Okay. From the distance from this edge to this line, type 25 millimeters. Okay. Now it looks good. Let's mirror entities. Select Mirror Entities tool, and for it to mirror, select this sketch and mirror about this plane. Okay. Let's smart dimension this line here. Type 135 millimeters. Okay. Looks good. This should be 27 millimeters. Okay. Go to the Geometric View with the Features and Extrude Boss Base. For the depth, type 25 millimeters and select OK. Okay. Now let's select this face and open a new sketch. Go to Normal to View and let's draw a circle. Right about here, right about here. Okay, let's smart dimension the circles. Type 8.5 millimeters, and also for this one, 8.5 millimeters in diameter. Okay. Now draw a center line from the origin. Then let's select this point, hold Ctrl, select this line and this point here, and select symmetric. For the dimension between, select this circle and type 80 millimeters. Now it looks good. Okay. And for this distance, type 15 millimeters. Okay. Go to the metric view and go to Features, Extruded Cut. For the end condition, type 35 millimeters. Select OK. Go to Isometric View. Now, let's add a hole right about here. Open a sketch on this face and go to Normal to View. Let's draw a circle. Let's smart dimension the circle. Type 12.5 millimeters. Okay. Let's add a relation. Select this point of the center of the circle and select the origin, holding Ctrl and make vertical. Okay. And now select this point and find the middle point. First, you need to find the middle point of this edge. Select the right click on your mouse and select midpoint. Now, holding Ctrl, select the center of the circle and now add relation. Make horizontal. Okay. Go to Features, Extruded Cut. For end condition, select Extrude All. Okay. Go to the metric view. Now let's add some material. Select Woods, and for the wood, select Pine. Apply and close. Go to the rebuild. Let's save this part. File, save as. For the part name, type bracket. And let's save. Okay. Now let's open a new part. And select from plane and open a new sketch. Select circle. And let's smart dimension the circle. For diameter, type 20 millimeters. Okay, let's go to Features, Extrude Both Base. For the depth type 26 millimeters and select OK. Now, select this face and open a new sketch. Go to Normal to View and select the circle. Find the origin and let's smart dimension the circle. Type 12.5 millimeters. OK. Now exit sketch. Go to Extruded Cut. Go to the metric view and select Extrude All. Select OK. Now let's add some material. Select Woods, Pine. Okay. Now let's save this part. File, save as, type spacer. Select save. Okay. Now let's exit this part and exit this part here. Okay. Let's open a new document and open a new part. Now go to the top plane and open a new sketch. Select corner rectangle tool, and for the rectangle type, select center rectangle. Start for the origin point, and let's draw a rectangle. Now let's smart dimension. For this dimension, type 101.5 millimeters, and for the vertical dimension, type 851 millimeters. Go to zoom to fit. Okay. Now go to the features and extrude both base. For the depth type, let's enter 50 millimeters and select OK. Now go to this face and open a new sketch. Go to normal to view, and now select the center line and draw a center line right about here. OK, and select straight slot tool, and let's select overall 8. OK, and let's draw a slot. OK, press escape. Now let's smart dimension. For the slot width, type 12.5 millimeters, and for the height, type 100 millimeters. Now it looks good. Okay, for the distance between this edge and the center, okay, type 26 millimeters. Okay, now let's exit the sketch and let's choose extruded cut feature. For the condition, select Shoot All and select OK. Okay, now let's rotate this about x-axis. Okay, select the down arrow key on your keyboard. Okay, select this face and open new sketch. Let's draw a center line from the middle of this edge to the next. Okay, and let's draw a circle right about here, right about here, right about here, and right about here. Okay, let's smart dimension these circles. Type 6 millimeters. Okay, now select this circle and hold Control and select 3 other, holding the Control button, and select Make Equal. Okay, now select this point on the center of the circle and this point, holding Control and select Make Horizontal. Okay, now let's draw another center line. Okay, now select this circle and this center line and make symmetric. Also, let's do on the other side. Okay, symmetric. Now let's smart dimension. Type 20 millimeters. And for this distance, type 40 millimeters. And this is between. type 15 millimeters. Okay, this looks good. Now let's exit the sketch and go to Extruded Cut Future. Type 10 millimeters in depth and select OK. Now it looks good. Let's check dimension. OK. Go to the metric view. Go to the rebuild and let's save this part. But before we save, let's edit material. Edit material. And let's choose Pine. Apply, close. OK. Let's save. And type beam. Beam 1. OK, let's save. Now let's open a new part. OK. And let's choose the top plane again and open the sketch. Select corner rectangle, center for the rectangle type, and let's roll. OK. Let's smart dimension now. Type 940. OK. And for this dimension here, type 101.5 millimeters. OK. Okay, now let's exit the sketch and go to the extrude boss base. For depth, type 50 millimeters and select OK. Select this face and let's open a new sketch. Go to normal to view and let's draw a center line from the origin up to the vertical. OK. And let's draw a straight slot again. Now choose this type and select OK. Now let's edit this dimension. Type 0.5. For this one, 100. OK. And let's mark dimension. 26. It looks good now. Let's exit the sketch and select Extrude Cut. Select it all for the end condition. OK. Now let's rotate this part by clicking on up arrow key on your keyboard. OK. And let's open a new sketch. Select the center line and let's do another one, horizontal. OK. And let's draw some circles. Circle. OK. Draw a circle right about here and right about here. OK, and right about here and right about here. Okay, let's smart dimension the circles. Type 6 millimeters. Okay, and let's make them equal. Let's select all 4 and select equal. Now let's do the same we do last time. Okay, now let's smart dimension. Oops. Let's first do add the symmetric relationship. Okay, and between these two also. And now let's smart dimension. Type 20 millimeters. And for this one, type 40. And for the distance, type 15 millimeters. Okay, now it looks good. Let's exit the sketch and let's extrude cut. Go to isometric view and type 10 millimeters and select OK. Now it looks good. Let's edit material, edit material, woods, pine, apply, close. For better viewing, we are going to do this. Select on here, go to properties and auto hide taskbar. Apply, close. Now we can see the full screen. Okay. Go to the rebuild and let's save this part. File, save as, beam 2. And let's save this part. Okay. Now let's exit this part and let's exit this part here. Okay, we only have opened our base assembly. Now we're going to make another assembly, opening a new document, a new assembly. Select OK. Select browse. And for the all files type, select part. OK. Now we need to add our parts for assembly. Select vertical side, and before that select keep visible. After, OK. Vertical side 1. Okay, vertical side 2. Okay, let's browse again and find horizontal middle, horizontal middle 2, and horizontal middle 3, and only horizontal middle. Okay, let's add some spacer right about here and here. Okay, is that vertical middle. Okay, now let's add some bracket here and holder right about here. Let's browse. And that would be that for now. Okay, cancel and okay. Now let's do some mates. Before that, let's choose this one and select float. Let's rotate. Right click on your mouse and move it right. Right click again and select rotate about y-axis by 90 degrees. Okay, let's fix this one. Let's rotate this one also. Okay. Now go to the rebuild. Let's save this assembly. File, save as, assembly. Type vertical assembly. Okay. And select save. Let's rotate this one also. About x-axis. Okay. Now it looks good. And this one about y-axis 180 degrees. Okay, now let's do some mates. Now select this face here and this face here. Okay, now let's select this face here and this face here. Okay, and now let's select this face here and this face here. Okay, now it looks good. Let's rotate a little bit. Okay, let's do other mate with this and this face. Okay, with this and this and this face and this face here. Okay, go to isometric view. Okay, this looks good. Let's rotate a little bit. Deselect rotate and let's save. Select this face and this face here. Now select this face and this face here. And let's rotate and select this face and this face here. Okay. And also do the same. Go to the mesh view. Excellent. Now let's find this and move it right about here. And let's select this face and this face here. Okay, and this face here. This face and this face. Okay, go to the mesh view. Now it looks good. Let's set these spacers between. Select this cylindrical face and this cylindrical face. Okay. Now let's select this face here and this face here. Okay. Looks good. Go to the mesh view. Now select OK. Let's rotate this one. Move it right. Rotate 90 degrees. Select OK for another rotate and OK for another. That will be right. Okay. Now let's mate. Select this face here and this face here. Okay. and also select this face and this face. Okay, go to the isometric view. Now we can be movable. Excellent. Now let's select this one. Let's lightly rotate and select this face with this face here. Okay, go to front view. Let's move right about here. Go to top view. We can see the distance between these two. Okay. And select OK. Let's do some measuring. Select the measure and select this edge for this edge, 37 millimeters. Okay. And this one is 35 millimeters. Okay, 2 millimeters. And let's divide it on 1 millimeters between this face and this face here. Okay, go to top view. Now it looks good. Go to isometric view and select OK. Now let's move it right about x-axis. This one, type 90 degrees. Okay, let's mate this one and this one here. Okay, select this one and this one here. Go to front view. It looks good. Okay. Now go to the isometric view and select OK. We need another spacer here. I think it's right about here somewhere. Somewhere we put it. Okay. He's hiding this feature. Let's drag it out. Okay. Go to shaded with edges and let's add this spacer. Mate. Select this cylindrical face with this cylindrical face. Select OK. Select this face here and this face here. Select OK. Go to the isometric view and save. Go to the front view. Now it looks good. Now let's measure from this side to this side. 8, and from this one is 80. 100. Okay. Now let's rebuild and let's save the assembly. It looks good. But we need one another thing. Let's go to insert components and let's find okay. Let's cancel this for now and go to the isometric view. Now let's open a new part, and let's, in front paint, open a new sketch. Select a circle, and let's draw and type 14.5 millimeter in diameter. Okay, future, extrude boss base, and type 20 millimeter. Select OK. Let's do chamfer 0.5 millimeter, 45 degrees, and let's do the chamfer for other side. OK. Let's specify material. Woods, fine. Close. OK, looks good. Let's save this part. Save as part 1. OK. Rebuild and save. Now let's open our vertical assembly and let's go to insert components and select part 1. We need this part 1 for this. OK. Let's do some mates. Select this in the face and select this here. OK. Now let's select this face and select this face inside. Select OK. This is a holder for moving hub. Okay, it comes right well here. Go to front view, and you can see it now. Go to the build and save. Let's open part 1 and let's exit. Now go to the new and open a new assembly and select OK. Select base assembly and let's insert, and for again insert components and select vertical assembly and let's insert. Oops, we accidentally selected the shaded. OK, now it looks good. Let's do some mates. Let's select this cylindrical face with this cylindrical face. Okay, let's rotate and select this cylindrical face with this cylindrical face. Okay, let's select this face here and slightly rotate and select this face here. Okay, go to the right view. Now it looks good. Select OK. Okay, it looks movable. Let's do some mates and add perpendicular mate between this face and this face here. Select OK, and now let's exit. Now let's open a mate and delete this perpendicular. Select perpendicular and select delete on your keyboard and select yes. OK. Rebuild. Now, before continuing, let's save. File, save as, artist, Easel, artist Easel, OK. but artist is okay. Save. Now let's continue. Go to the right plane and select this, and let's move it right. Let's rotate it slightly about x-axis, about 0.71 millimeter degrees, my mistake. If it's possible, but we cannot do this type of rotating, so we're gonna do it like this. Go to the mate, select angle, and select these two faces, this face and this face, angle 30 degrees. So we want to select 180, okay, and 90 degrees, okay. Now we can see in which direction are we going. So go to the right plane and select 90.71 degrees. Okay, now it looks good, and select OK, and select OK again. Go to the geometry view, rebuild, and save. Now let's insert other components, browse, and select assembly, and select hinge, keep visible, select the hinge right about here and right about here. Okay, browse and select part, and let's open a beam 1 and beam 2. Okay, now go to the right view and let's reposition this. Okay, now let's rotate this one, move it right, and rotate about 90 degrees. Okay, let's rotate it again about 180 degrees. Okay, let's take a look. Go to the right plane. Let's rotate it again. Now it looks good. Let's mate. Select this cylindrical edge and select this one also concentric. Okay, and select this one and select this one also. Okay, now select this face here and this face here. Okay, close the mate window. Now let's move it right this one. So this is the shortest one. Okay, let's rotate x-axis about 150 millimeters. Looks good. And let's rotate it again about x-axis. Oops, let's undo this. Okay, not about x-axis, but z-axis. Let's undo this also, and let's do it manually. Okay, go to the top plane. Let's move this right about here, and let's mate. Select this face here and this face here. Select this cylindrical face and this face here, and also this one and this one. Okay, now it looks good. Go to the right plane. Let's rebuild and save. Now let's go to the top plane and let's move this right about here and go to the right plane. And let's rotate this one right about here. Okay. And let's move this one. Let's rotate this hinge about this axis by 90 degrees. Okay, let's mate this and this face here. Let's flip mate alignment. Okay. Now let's select this cylindrical face and this one here. Okay. And let's make concentric this one also. Okay. Now select this face and this face here. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oops. It doesn't look well. So what we need to do now is to delete these previous mates, because the hinge needs to be on a different side. Okay, let's choose mate, find this, delete, find this, delete, and find this, delete, and this also. Now looks good. Okay, let's move it right about here and let's make a rotate. X-axis by 100 degrees. Okay. And let's rotate it right about here. Oops. Okay. It would be like a little easier if we cancel this and do it like this. Select mate, select this face here and this face here. Okay, select this face and this face here. Okay, now let's select this cylindrical face and this cylindrical face here. Okay, now it looks good. Go to the right view, and now let's move our hinge. Let's do mates. Okay. Now let's rotate it slightly. Let's delete this mate here. Okay. No, it isn't like this. And it isn't like this. So we do a little bit mistake on the side. Okay, the mistake is right about here. This wasn't look like this. Go to the right plane and let's open, rebuild, and let's save. Now we need to enter a new hinge right about here. So we're going to exit this assembly, exit this, and exit this. Okay, now go to open, assembly, find hinge, and let's open hinge. Okay, now let's save this hinge, save as hinge 1. Okay, now we have our hinge 1. Looks good. Now let's open our assembly, Artist Easel, and right now we are going to do on the right plane and select wireframe. Now select this face here and open a new sketch, and let's draw a line. Now I will show you a little trick when something like this happened, how to draw a horizontal line. Okay, how to fix this? Okay, and 29, 29. Okay, 29, 29. This angle here is 60, 71. 60, 71. Okay. Now let's exit the sketch. We can delete this sketch. Okay. Now let's delete this hinge here and go to the right and insert a new hinge 1 that we previously made and insert right here. So let's go and open a part, hinge 1. Oops. Open assembly of hinge 1. Okay, and let's edit angle that we have, and let's type 60.71. 71. Okay, let's exit for this from the second. This is the fixed one. Okay, let's edit angle again. One 29.29. No. We got 60.71 degrees. And it is 90 degrees. Okay. Let's flip dimension. No. 60.71. Okay, now it looks good. Let's see. Okay, rebuild. Let's save, and let's open Artist Easel. Rebuild. Let's slightly rotate, and let's read what we got here. Go to the right plane, and let's do some mates. Let's select this face and this face here parallel. Okay. Let's delete parallel for now. Oops. here. Okay, let's open assembly again, but before that let's check this dimension again. But this time we're going to do it 29, 29. Okay, let's exit the sketch and let's open this hinge one here. Let's change the angle to 29.29. That looks good. Select OK. Rebuild and save. Now we got really the same thing we need. OK. Go to the right view and select mate. Select this face here. Go to shaded with edges and select this face here. OK. Select this circle here and this circle here. Also do that on here. OK. And select OK. Go to the right view. OK. Now it looks good. Now let's delete this sketch and go to the isometric view. Rebuild and save. Now let's do some mirror of components. Now first let's create a new plane. Select this face here and select this face here and select OK. Go to isometric view, go to mirror components, and for the plane select plane 1. For the components to mirror select this beam this, select this component, vertical assembly. Let's find this holder. Okay, we cannot. So now let's go here and select this one and also this one here. Go to the isometric view, go to the next. We can see the preview. Is it okay? Okay, now select OK. Everything is on its place except this one. Okay, now select mirror components and edit the future. Go to the next. We can see this preview. Go to this one or this one. This one. Okay. Let's create opposite side on this one here. This is hinge 1. You need to select the hinge. Okay, this is the first. Now it looks good. And select OK. Go to the right view and let's save. We need to enter this component also. So go to the inserts, browse, part and select holder. Put it right about here and let's do some mates. Select this face with this face here and this face with face here. Okay, now let's rotate and select this face with this face and make it coincident and select OK. Now we got our artist easel finished. Now we can do some rendering. Let's close this. Assemblies. And go to the tools. Or you can go on the shortcut right here. Add-ins. Photoworks. OK. On Photoworks select render. OK, looks good. Now let's open Toolbox and let's add some screws. Okay, Toolbox, ISO, bolts and screws, and square neck bolts. Okay, let's insert this screw right about here. For the side, select M12, late 120. Okay, thread length 30 millimeters. Okay, and select OK. Let's do this also in here and in here. And let's do it on other side. Okay, let's do mates. Make concentric. And also this side also. Okay, now it looks good. Now let's add some nuts. Select nuts, prevailing nuts. Select this one right about here. Okay, let's reverse. Select OK, and right about here. Okay, and also add it here and add it here. and let's exit. Go to Geometry View. Now it looks good. For this one and this place here, you can enter some nails, or you can do it with our toolbox, choosing all the cross rides, hex bolts, on whatever you need, self-tapping screws. And that would be all. Also, it applies for this one here. So let's add it again. Right about here. And run it. 120. 36 millimeters. Okay. Now it looks good. Let's reverse direction. Okay. And now let's add some nuts. Before close mate window. Okay. Let's make it concentric. Now it looks good. You can do it on the other side also. But now we can see this one isn't rotated how it should be. So we're going to edit this mirror component, edit, and go to next and find beam 1, and let's try to rotate it, and let's see it from the close. No, let's create opposite. Okay, now it looks good. And select OK. Let's close this window, go to zoom to fit, and this is it. Let's rebuild and save. Let's do some little rendering. And that would be all. Thank you and have a nice day.